I don't know who need to hear this, but that's not your friend. That is a monitoring spirit. Whether they're trying to mimic you.
This person watches me like a hawk in the sky. They are the first to figure out what's going on with me. It ain't even been a whole 3 days.
Low maintenance friendships is basically a friend who is never really genuinely happy for you. They're always checking to see if there's anything going wrong in your life. And honestly, it's not good to keep those people around because they low key affect your basically the outcome of your life. Because having that aura, that mean spirited people around you can block your blessings. It can affect, you might not realize it, but it can affect so much in your life. Because, especially if you are telling these people your plans, what you're trying to do, and for some reasons things don't end up working out, it's because they have the monitoring spirits, because they don't have the best interest at heart over you. Okay, so I'm gonna post a few videos of people that talk about monitoring spirits and what you need to do to watch out for those type of friends. So, but let me know your experiences down below. Do you have a monitoring spirit? Do you have any friend that you are planning on cutting off, or you already cut off? I want to know your experiences in the comments down below. But make sure you guys like, subscribe, and I'll see you back with my commentary.
Monitoring spirits are a real thing. That's not just a trend. People who like you the least will watch you the most. They are on the front line. They're the first ones trying to figure out what's going on with you. They can't wait to rejoice at your pain. They cannot wait to make any downfall of yours a kiki. They can't wait to clap while you cry. All that tells you is that they need healing and they are still hurting. That should not affect you. Okay, I posted that my door got kicked in at 2 a.m. while me and my 8-year-old daughter was in here, and I got a message like this. All that lets me know is this person watches me like a hawk in the sky. They are the first to figure out what's going on with me. It ain't even been a whole 3 days. Okay, it also lets me know that they're still hurting. And even the people who don't like me and rejoice at my pain, at my downfall, those people, I want them to heal too. I want you to schedule a session with the lady. I want you to get the deliverance and the healing and the restoration that already has your name on it. Go get you some healing. I'm not even being funny right now. Please, go get you some healing.
Okay, trust. I also was like, what is a monitoring spirit? And after some digging, I found that it's basically a friend who keeps tabs on you, who monitors you, who watches your every move, but makes it seem like they don't. So they're going to watch all your stories and see all your posts, but they won't interact with them. They have a hidden agenda, okay? Their intentions for you are not pure, they're not genuine. Their relationship to you is rooted in envy. So they'll take a lot of interest in your personal life. They'll ask you about, your love life. They'll ask you questions about your goals, your hopes, your dreams, but not to genuinely support you. It's to sabotage you. It's to find roundabout ways of making you doubt yourself. They want to identify your weak spots. So babe, if you notice this energy in your life, I would trust your instinct and reevaluate.
A monitoring spirit sounds like, hey girl, how's that little business doing? You still, okay, where are you selling from? Aren't we in a recession? You having a business going right now? Are you sure you want to do that? You're going to launch another product? Okay. All right, well, we'll see. A friend sounds like, hey friend, what's going on? I've been seeing your show on Instagram. I try to like everything I can. I try to, reshare it. If there's anything that I missed, let me know. And you know what? I just want to let you know that I am so proud of you. You made it through another season, period. If there's anything that you need, please let me know. I want to see you win, sis. That's it. Period. Now, those are two different things. Talking about your business, which one of those sounds like a friend? Which one of those sounds like a hater or a monitoring spirit? And sometimes we take friendly banter as, oh, she was just playing. Bitch, that bitch is not playing. I used to think people were playing until I saw they weren't. I used to think people were playing until I saw they weren't. And when I saw they weren't, it was too late. You have to listen to what people say. You have to listen to what they don't say. Communication is more than just the words that are coming out of your mouth. It's your tone, it's your body language, it's patterns.
Be careful with people who like to ask too many questions.
In my job, there is something called a need to know basis. So, if you are requesting information that is outside of your clearance level, you will not be granted access to that information. This is a concept I apply in my personal life. If you are not within a certain deviation from me, there are certain things, there is certain information about me and my life that you do not need to know. And the reason my company and the government does things like this is because when the wrong information is put in the wrong hands, we get disasters. And these are disasters that can be avoided by privacy restrictions. But there is absolutely no benefit to being extremely accessible and to having everything about you, everything about your life on full display. We see it with celebrities all the time. At some point, that level of openness to the public becomes extremely detrimental. So don't allow people to extract unnecessary information from you under the guise of checking up or making sure that you're okay. If they don't need to know something, let them know that this is not their business, or simply don't respond.
I don't know who need to hear this, but that's not your friend. That is a monitoring spirit. Whether they're trying to mimic you or monitor you in order to figure out how to sabotage your life, that person is not your friend. Now you might ask, how do you know if they're a monitoring spirit? They're only interested in your drama. They'll talk to you for hours and hours about your problems and what's going wrong in your life. But the conversations always seem to get cut short when you're talking about how you're being blessed and the positives in your life. These friends are never really there when you need them. They're only there when it benefits them. Monitoring spirits will bait you into telling them everything that's going on in your life. But I promise you, they will be very vague when it comes to talking about what's going on in theirs. And let me be very clear, in this day and age, you don't even need to become a friend to be a monitoring spirit. You could just monitor through social media. When those views don't match those likes, when they tell you congratulations or happy birthday in your inbox instead of on your timeline, when they see you and they mention something that you posted, but oddly, they did not interact with it, did not engage with it, but they know you posted it. But they interacted with that negative post though. When you posted about your significant other cheating on you or some other messy drama, they was engaging then. All monitoring spirits. These days, you literally just have to stay prayed up and out the way.
How to spot a monitoring spirit in somebody. What is a monitoring spirit? These are spirits that monitor you in the spirit realm or spirits that monitor you through other people to keep you from prospering, to focus on what it is you're doing to try to stop you from prospering in life, to stop you to have some blessings to come through. Notice anytime you begin to tell your plans, it just never work out. Because what's happening is a lot of these people you're telling them to, they're monitoring spirits and they speak curses over you behind your back to prevent you from prospering in life. Our words hold power. So when people are gossiping about you, when people are doubting you, it's sending those things off into the spirit realm. And this is why it be so hard to get things done, to achieve things, for blessings to come in. Because we being loose-lipped, telling people we shouldn't even be telling stuff to, and they going behind our back talking about us doing whatever, and we wondering why we can't excel. And notice whenever you start to get more quiet, you start to get more stuff done. That's because those monitoring spirits don't really know what's going on. They can only guess. You know what I'm saying? So a couple of things you want to look for into somebody that's that could be a monitoring spirit. One, they will disguise bad advice as good advice. You'll have an idea, you'll know that this is a good idea, and you know it's gonna work. But they'll give you bad advice disguised as good advice. They'll say, "See, I don't know about that because if you do that, this could probably happen." So what they trying to do is they know that plan gonna work, but they trying to plant doubt in you. So you don't, you see what I'm saying? So you don't take on this idea and start to prosper. So that monitoring spirit start using them. You see what I'm saying? So that's what they'll do. They'll disguise bad advice as good advice. Second thing that they'll do, they hate when you prosper. Whenever you have good news, whenever you have any form of accomplishment going on in your life, they do not like to see it. They don't like to see it. I'm talking about, you can say, I just graduated, or I just got a promotion at my job, and they got something slick to say. You see what I'm saying? Or they got something, they be like, they try to downplay it like, oh, well, it's just a promotion. It's not like you own the company. You see what I'm saying? So you got to really pay close attention to who you talking to and who you telling stuff and their reaction to what it is that's, going on in your life. And number three, they love to see you down. Now these people, man, they love to see you down, but they'll come to you as a friend, somebody to comfort you. You know what I'm saying? So anytime you down, anytime you're going through something, they have this false empathy. Oh, it's okay, dog. Oh, it's okay, girl. It's gonna be all right. But low key, they get a kick out of it. You know what I'm saying? They feed off of that because they like to see you down, and they probably feel more validated when you're not prospering in life. You know what I'm saying? For whatever insecurity or whatever jealous issue that they have with you. So that's something you want to be real mindful of, because a lot of people do this. Another thing, man, they gotta know what you got going on in your life. They are nosy. They always asking questions. They asking questions and they nosy, and they don't even got your genuine interest. That is a monitoring spirit, like tattletale on itself. It's clear as day. If somebody want to know what you got going on in your life, they always got to know, and they always asking questions, but they ain't got your genuine interest. Best believe they just trying to be nosy so they can know it. So they look at your life as entertainment. What they gonna do is they just gonna go behind your back, speak curses, gossip, do whatever the case may be, and that stuff gonna start moving in the spirit. You see what I'm saying? And these people tend to get upset when you're not being transparent with them about what you got going on. So they feel offended when you withholding certain stuff. You see what I'm saying? So these people will feel entitled to information from you. They'll feel entitled, to have certain parts of you or whatnot. That's a man, that's a monitoring spirit. But those are the things you want to look for. So stop telling everybody your plans. Keep it between you, God, and the people that are genuinely for you. You see what I'm saying? But that's why y'all seeing that pattern to where it's hard for you to prosper, because we being too loose-lipped. We talking too much. Keep it to yourself. Keep it between you and God. And when God, it's going to reveal itself. You see what I'm saying? So you don't even got to much talk about it. But don't be giving the enemy ammunition due to us just being loose-lipped, thinking we can trust these people. So watch out for people. Look at their reactions. How they reacting to the good things that's going on in your life. And what it is that's feeding them, because a lot of people, they just y'all friend because they like to see you down and provide this fake comfort so they can feel better about themselves, so they can feel like they in some type of superiority position. You know what I'm saying? But I know this video helps somebody. Make sure y'all take notes, and high beams on, man. And man, slow to speak. Quick to listen, slow to speak.
The easiest way to tell if someone is a monitoring spirit is if all they do is ask you questions. How? Where? When? Who? Okay, how'd you do that? Girl, volunteer some information about yourself. Flip it back to them. And if they flip it back to you, they're just here to monitor. I'm just saying.
So many people have a monitoring spirit and they don't even realize it, or like an envious spirit, the people who will always be in your views, never in your likes, never say congratulations, never say happy birthday, have nothing to say to you when you're going through anything. Like, they are just watching your life. Sometimes they might hit you up, hey girl, how you doing? They don't actually care. I've grown out, finally. I have finally grown out of the whole, I'm gonna keep them on my page so they can see how I'm doing. No, if you're not wishing me well, get away from me. I'm not changing my heart posture. I'm still going to be loving. I'm still going to be caring. I'm still going to be supportive. I'm still going to carry the light that I carry. But you got to go.
So I'm gonna need you to cut off your monitoring spirit friend, okay? If you know for a fact that you have a person or a friend that is monitoring around, who is genuinely not happy for you, who is just a monitor spirit, I need you to cut them off. Because having that person around you, like I said, it's gonna cut your blessings. It's gonna affect the outcome of your life. Stop telling people your plans. Stop telling people what you're gonna do, and just make sure you are aware of your surroundings. Be aware of your friend group, because there might be people who are actually not happy for you. Maybe your mom warned you about that little friend, that little cousin, or whatever. Like, make sure you listen to the people that genuinely care about you. So if you have a friend, like I said, that you think it's a monitoring spirit, make sure you tell me in the comments down below. I want to know your experiences. And make sure you guys like, subscribe. Please turn on your post notifications so you know when I post. And I'll see you next time.